Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Call of Cthulhu Down Darker Trails, Shadows over Tombstone, where a bunch of us people who don't really know how to do a lot of things get together and trauma bond over some cosmic horror.
Oh, yeah.
This
We try
wonderful
our
group
best.
of people, this wonderful group of people here are about to entertain you with some of the greatest, and that's over an exaggeration, tabletop gaming you've ever seen. So before we get started tonight, we're going to hit up with a couple of announcements. I'm going to kick it over to G9 first. Take it away, G9.
Hello, I'm G9. I am also part of another TTRPG show called Magical Miss. And our main themes are just magical girl shenanigans. And we're starting the beginning of our campaign 2, which is a Winx Club campaign. And it's a lot of fun, lots of drama, lots of shenanigans. And I am also part of Kids on Bikes, part of Shattered Tabletop, where we play as a bunch of feral children in like the circa 90s, 80s, 2000s era. And there are no rules in that game. And it's
Just
very
like with
fun.
claws.
But yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, G9. I hope everybody gets a chance to check out more Magical Miss. I can tell you it is a lot of fun. Gonna kick it over to Nick, also known as Mostly Bad Ideas. Take it away, Nick.
Hello, everybody. I am Nick, the Dungeon Master for Mostly Bad Ideas, a loosely 5th edition D&D podcast that we put on, and we drop new episodes every Wednesday. You can find us at Gaming with the Fedora on YouTube, or under Mostly Bad Ideas on any podcast platform that I can get my hands on. Back to you, Mike.
Oh, thank you. Hey, aren't you at a con too? Where you're?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
I'm hanging out in Brockway, Pennsylvania, all weekend this weekend at Fellowship of the Pines. It is a up and coming Ren fair here in Central PA. We have a table there. We're handing out some stickers and doing some quests and having a good time all weekend. So if you're local to Brockway, PA, check us out.
Hey, Nick, just double checking with you. Is there any other cons you might be coming up in the near future that might be around Pennsylvania that anybody else might be able to come over and maybe say hi and get a sticker?
There is one more. I don't know the exact date off the top of my head, but it's in November. Sci-Fi Valley Con in Altoona, PA. There's a whole bunch of celebrity guests at this convention, all kinds of, there's like 200 plus vendors. We'll be there handing out stickers, meeting and greeting. And, with any luck, I will have my whole cast present as well. So.
And just in case somebody doesn't show up.
That's right. We might have our own keeper, Mr. Super Gets Mike, as a guest during this weekend.
Ooh.
That would be awesome. I really hope your other player can make it and there's no trouble.
Right.
Because I really like him and he's a lot of fun, so he should be there. But I would be happy to fill Drew's slot anytime.
Appreciate it, brother.
Phrasing.
That's what I was hoping someone would say. Thank you very much, Nick. We're looking forward to that, and please definitely go check out Mostly Bad Ideas. I am a little bit behind, by a little bit I mean I think I like 6 episodes, but I definitely recommend his show. It's a lot of fun. It helps that I know these people, and it's kind of cool to see. Well, I know most of the people, and it's kind of cool to see them play, but. Yeah, it's still a lot of fun. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, you'll love it. There's a lot of crazy antics that I absolutely love. Go ahead, Nick. Sorry.
It is not for children.
Probably a smart thing to say. Yes, it is not for children. Rated M for mature. And I think that's about it for the announcements. Maybe we'll just kick it over to Ray for fun. Ray?
I'm totally unprepared for everything. Hi, I'm Ray of Shattered Tabletop Gaming. I run many of the other shows. We've got Kids on Bikes, Alien, Shattered Dawn, Critio Grito, which is a 5e anime-themed game. The Wild Sea, which is just chaos incarnate. Kids on Bikes, as was mentioned before. And we started a all-ladies Star Trek. That's just kicking off, so that's a lot of fun. Let's see, starting next month, we are going to be doing a dice and sticker giveaway. The Amazing Tofu sent some stickers my way, so those will kind of be along with the dice. That's for subscribers, to be clear. So if you subscribe to our channel, your name enters into the pool, and we'll decide randomly who wins, and we'll contact you to send you out your winnings, your loot.
Mom spaghetti. I think we also have some mom spaghetti that we can talk about.
Oh yes, the one-shot series that just started. Yes, we started a new show, which is just one-shots, pretty much. All different games every time, and it is called Mom Spaghetti, and it has one of the most chaotic theme songs I've ever created.
Oh no!
So that's pretty fun. This last time we played Tales from the Loop, and I ran our players through a zombie-esque apocalypse of adults, and made them all sing the never-ending story to save the world. So good times.
Yeah, nothing's more fun than seeing about 4 or 5 people who can't really sing.
Completely unprepared and sing, mind you.
Yeah, trying to remember the song and everything.
You all started off so strong, and then it just turned into like humming.
It's like, we don't know the
story.
Yeah,
I was even doing the one from like Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. That's the only one that was in my head.
nice.
So that was like I was trying to slow it down, but it was like it's obviously a punk song, it's a lot faster and stuff. But it was fun. I had a great time. Thank you, Ray.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike.
I appreciate you doing that. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that is the end of the announcements. We're gonna go ahead and get into this Game of Thrones style opening sequence here, and we will see you in just a minute while I get this going. Sorry, there. Now we can do it. Okay. All right. See you in a couple minutes.
In the dusty plains of Texas, where the whispers ride the breeze, a ranger rode with steel resolve to battle eldritch pleas. A priestess graced by shadows sought redemption in the night. Joined a shifty scientist whose secrets held the light. Together they stand in a whispering night, bound by fate in the eerie light. Against the cult, they'll stake their claim to save the world from Azathoth's flame. A saloon girl with a hidden past danced through moonlit haze. A mountain man with rugged heart braved the cult's dark maze. With dynamite from Germany, they fought the whisper in dread. A crazy farmer led the charge to silence Azathoth's tread. Together they stand in a whispering night, bound by fate in the eerie light. Against the cult, they'll stake their claim.
Well, all right then.
Sorry about that. So, the good news is that because it was too big of a file, I can't do it the proper way. And therefore, all of those hours I spent doing it and then redoing it, and then Nick going, oh, by the way, I'm not even in it now. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so I have to go do it again. So that's why I know the lyrics to that thing, because I had to listen to it at least 50 times.
Very cool. It was very cool.
So, yes, I tried. Sorry. Thank you.
At least we made it to Deborah.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, they're going to like this. And, so thank you for sitting through that very long intro. I think I'm going to have to tweak that because this is not Game of Thrones, and we can't keep you captivated that long because we just started. So, all right. Moving into the night, we are down 2 people. Unfortunately, Joe and Juniper can't be with us this evening, so I will do my best to mimic their characters. I'm kidding. I'll figure something else out.
Or maybe they're just off doing a little. They're just hanging out at the town. For...
Giving her gold, so maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe she's just earning money. I don't know.
Yeah, she's just working hard.
Yeah, because we did. So basically, I think where we left off was you guys. I think mostly, or sorry, let me try this again. Theodore, Felix, I believe Hernandez, and Lottie.
Yep.
Were out in the scrapyard and trying to make some sort of Louise. Try to make some sort of makeshift bomb out of what did you guys make again? I'm sorry, I lost.
We were testing the explosivity of this material we found, right?
Oh, okay.
Of the meteor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a piece of. You grabbed the. Oh, that's right. You grabbed like little chunks of the meteor, and you were trying to make them see if they would explode or not. Okay.
Yeah, we tried to make a pipe bomb to see what would happen.
I went home.
and Joel was like, yeah, Joel was right the first time. Yeah, Joel was like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. Peace out. My chickens need me. and the dog that is on his 3-legged dog had to get attention as well. So I think where we left off to was you were about to light something and started hearing an extremely strange noise.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where we'll pick it up from right now. So.
Okay. I was gonna say, I think it was we heard the noise as soon as we lit the thing.
You were about to light the thing.
Okay.
You didn't get to that yet, yeah. It would have been more fun if I would have been like, no, you definitely lit it. You're fine. Let's see what happens. No, it's okay. No, you didn't light it yet, so.
So, is it like we put lighter almost to wick and heard noise, or
so you were whoever was going to light the thing was starting toward the thing to do it, and then the noise happened. And I don't know. Hold on, let me see something. I might be able to do this again. My production skills are still in the infancy, but I'm figuring it out as I go along here. We
were going to leave the lighting to the explosives expert.
Yes.
Go on, get it, Felix.
Far
Joel's
away,
not here.
right?
This is the noise you heard.
There it is.
And just one more time for posterity.
That's
I
right.
like someone farting.
I was gonna say I just now realized it sounds like somebody farting. Yeah, but it's
Who's
not.
got gas?
Are you guys hungry? Is that what's?
To be fair, it was a lot louder than I just played it. But yeah.
I had a dinner whiskey. I mean,
What was that?
Holy frijoles.
That was interesting.
Should I keep lighting this or?
You start to
see.
hear some rattling in the scrap metal and different things you hear, or different things that are around. Sorry.
maybe not.
I'm gonna get my gun ready and I'm looking in the direction.
What?
Joel's at his house
Hello,
with his
revolver.
shotgun ready.
Orange shotgun.
Normal night at
Joel
Joel's
just sits up in bed.
Teleported to where you guys are.
No, it's just a hard cut, and he's just sitting on his porch, and he's like sitting on like a little rocking chair, and he goes.
You're the old.
Okay.
Damn, I didn't hear
All right,
something.
I'm gonna interject for just a second here because that totally just reminded me of something from ages and ages ago, referring to Dungeons and Dragons. There was a whole skit, and they were like, it was all audio, and he's like, "Oh, am I there? No, you're at the tavern. Oh man, I wish I was there. I've got a plus 15 ogre slaying knife."
We're good.
The comedy bit from the Dr. Demento show.
Yeah.
Where they, it was like, because that was during the Satanic Panic stuff, and it was like slightly after that, they actually put that skit together and showed you what an actual game at the time of Dungeons and Dragons was like.
Yeah.
With a bunch of weird teenage kids.
But that's what that reminded me of. Joel's like a mile away, like, oh man, if I was there.
I got a plus 38 shotgun.
I got a plus 15 shotgun against farting noises.
Everybody just looks at Hernandez.
Sorry, I channeled my inner Joel.
So is this noise, does it sound like a big thing rattling around, or?
Okay, so here's going to be our first roll of the night. Let me...
Yay!
Let me grab... Oh, that's not the thing.
Rolling dice. Rolling dice.
Okay.
That's why we're here.
This is going to be a... Oh, crap. I should probably work with this more. Spot hidden check.
Nice.
Spot hidden.
I need to find a character sheet.
That's a D20. That won't do.
No.
Sorry.
Wrong mechanic there, bucko.
Bobby.
To be fair, that was for Felix, but anybody that's in the area can roll a spot hidden check.
I think I failed it. My spot hidden's 25. I rolled a 49.
Yeah, 71 out of 25 here.
That's 71 out of 25. Yeah, that's too high.
It's nothing, Felix. Light it.
No, I'm messing up. I'm messing up. I think if you roll under 25% bad, I think if you roll over, okay. Because I know I had it backwards when I started playing a while back too.
No, under is good because that's why we put our points into it to raise it.
Yeah.
I'm always back and forth on that.
It's a confusing concept.
Juniper?
Yeah.
Oh, crap, she's not here.
Right? Where's our rules lawyer?
All right, I'm lighting it.
Oh, sorry, that's in Spice.
I got
Good.
27, and my spot hidden is 30.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I will say to Lottie, it does sound like something big rolling around through there.
Well, great. Okay. Everyone, kind of stay back.
Boss.
Are you
What?
going toward it?
Blow it up. Felix, blow it up.
You want me to? I should blow a top?
Yeah. See, this isn't my scrapyard.
Lottie, you
You know
seem
what,
concerned.
Is anything over there, like, other than whatever this big thing is? Like, is anything else, like, explosive around here? Just asking.
It is a lab, I think.
I mean, it's a scrapyard in like the Wild West, so I doubt there's much explosive stuff out here.
Yeah.
Just a random oil barrel in the middle of the scrapyard.
There might be,
Yeah.
I could roll for it.
Roll for oil.
Listen up. I
Right.
ain't from around here. I not this particular area. I don't know.
Well, Lottie, I understand it's my scrapyard, but your guess is as good as mine. What's out there?
Fair enough.
As you guys are discussing this, something bursts from the rattling section.
Oh, great.
Is it a
Felix
possum?
lighted and throw it at that.
Wait, what'd you just say? Who said that? Somebody asked me, is it something? Who was that?
I asked if it was a possum.
It is. I'm not even kidding that it is, because the sound I used was a possum.
Oh.
It's a possum.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Be filled up for a letdown, that's all.
So we just threw a potentially explosive device at a possum.
These things happen.
Rick,
They happen.
Chance to, because while you were discussing what the next move was, it popped out. It's just a big old fat possum sitting there. He's just kind of staring at you guys. He didn't realize you were there.
Maybe it's a Cthulhu possum.
Right.
And then he's like this, and then he goes,
Dibs.
Dibs?
Would you like me
I
to
am
pre-cook
so
it for you?
Do you go pick it up, Felix?
No, I was gonna light it. Absolutely
Felix,
not.
let's
Not
cook
going
it
near
on a
it.
stick.
I'm
man.
lighting that thing and throwing it.
Yes.
Okay. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
feel like that was our reaction.
just to be
Yeah.
fair, where you guys are standing, I'm gonna say probably about 25, 30 feet away. So
Do we need to
potentially
move?
in the danger zone. It's already been lit and thrown. So
Well, you see, we don't know if it is
Anyway,
there
I mean,
even
I'm
is a
not-
danger zone
It's
yet.
true.
You know.
Might not blow up.
How far is
True.
it? How far did he
True.
throw it though?
Yeah, do I need to make a roll?
I
Yeah.
had no plan for this, so I said if it came up, I would do a 50% check. So 1 through 50, it works. 51 and higher does not.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope you
the-
yeeted it over that mountain over there.
So this is exactly what happens. Who actually threw the bomb? Was it Felix? Okay, so
Oh.
Felix lit it, threw this chunk of meteorite at it. It binks off of the possum pretending to be dead, and it sits there, and the fuse you put in there just goes.
Oh,
That's it.
Where's the kaboom?
Tiago taking notes because can he even write?
Nope.
It's just
I'm just
scribble.
drawing a picture.
It's just like stick fingers.
Pictures.
So I take out a checklist. Not explosive. All right.
Well, who wants to go check it out?
Allow me.
Felix is like, I ain't
Lonnie's
going
just
near
gonna-
that.
I'm gonna like
I
scooch
can tell you.
closer. Like,
Felix.
Definitively, it's not gonna explode.
okay.
We should have
Just
just
go over and kick it.
But
We
I'm
should've
terrified of the pot.
tied some broomsticks together and just like
Poke it a little.
yeah.
Spend an hour of our
Yeah.
session poking this thing.
Lottie, were you going towards it? I feel bad.
Yeah,
for cutting
Lot-
you off.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going towards it.
So
Kind of
as you
slowly and
approach,
gently.
okay. So as you approach to see what to like, kind of, I don't know what you're gonna do, like kind of kick it, tap it, something like that.
Yeah.
Like you're getting close. You're about ready to touch it, and as you get almost there, possum gets up, does that, and takes off.
Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, get back here!
Darren trees like ah!
No, not I'm serious. I'm like wrist out. You know, pop the
Yeah, everybody
pistol.
just unloads in it.
This is okay.
I'm
This is
right over here.
a combat thing, so I gotta look this. I got this the thing, so I just gotta see.
Get back here. My friend wants to eat you.
Oh,
Range
goodness.
bar, success to hit, base one, so it's a base range, extreme range. Aiming bonus, take your time, cover concealment, firing melee combat.
So
cannon.
while you're looking that up, I have a question.
Sorry, thank you.
What if my next character knew how to juggle? Could I have like 6 shooters?
Seriously, the revolver ocelot.
Bang! Bang!
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't think that's how that works, but I'm not God in this, so
I think I got this.
I feel
So,
like that would give
just
me
get a Gatling
36
gun. You don't need to.
Yeah, exactly. I get 36 shots before I had to reload.
So it was as simple as this, and I screwed it all because I thought maybe you had to do something else. Since you're firing wildly, there is a penalty to that.
Oh,
But
no.
go, and I think it's I think you get a penalty since it wasn't super far away. I'll give you a penalty of 10. So you just whatever you get, just add 10 to it.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a firearms handgun check.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
88 out of
Shoot
55.
Lottie in the leg or something.
88 out of
Please
55.
no.
Yes.
So I think you're okay.
Okay.
So
okay.
even though Theodore, and you correct me if I'm wrong about your character because I'm not trying to invade in the space, but if I'm understanding it, you being a scientist, I'm going to say you're not great with handguns. Although if you got that kind of a thing, you probably are okay with a handgun.
So I am practiced with a handgun because
You
my
are
science
practiced
of
with
choice
handgun.
is weaponry science.
So okay, it would just be more funny to me if you're like,
Yeah.
But that's exactly what it was. That was holy shit, it's alive.
Lottie
I have that.
She dancing.
dancing to evade the bullets.
Look out, Lottie, you're in the way.
Oh, wait, yeah, hold on. I forgot to roll.
Would you stop shooting?
Sideswipe. Joel is like, I sense some young folks are doing too much right now.
So you see Theodore like scream, and it looks like he's wildly shooting, but he actually shoots the possum twice.
Oh,
He gets it once in the head and once where like the heart would be.
Oh man.
Messy.
Accept that.
Double tap.
disgusting. Oh.
That's
Disgusting.
a 2-shot. We just kind of threw that in there that it was a 2-shot Derringer. So
Well.
that's his hidden piece, and he's got the piece.
I just push it back into the sleeve. I'm like, okay.
Looks like meat's back
Okay.
on the menu, boys.
So now you have a dead possum in front of you and a meteor bomb that didn't do anything.
Hey, Lottie, you're closest. Is it dead?
The possum or the bomb? I'm confused.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, possum, I tell yes is dead. Bomb, I have no idea. I don't mess with that stuff.
Just pick it up and shake it a little bit.
Kick it up.
Turning it off and
It's
turning
fine.
it back
Just
on.
shake it a little bit.
I am. Oh, why am I gonna agree to this? Lottie's actually gonna pick up the meteorite.
No.
You're picking up the thing?
Lottie gets +1 rabies.
Not
Funny
the
story.
possum. The,
No, not the possum.
Oh, you're picking the bomb, not the possum?
not the possum. I'm picking up the
Okay.
little meteorite bomb thing.
Fun side note about a possum too. Their body temperature is too low for rabies to actually live in them, so they can't get rabies.
Interesting.
I had to learn that because I figured somebody might try to be like, "Well, hold on a section, actually." And I was like, "Frick, you're pointing at your."
Ray's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat it.
Oh, Ray's gonna eat it. Okay, so
Yeah.
well, Lottie touches the meteor piece.
Yep.
It's a little hot, but it's okay. Did you grab it with your hand or kick it with your foot? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm grabbing it with my hand. I'm not all that smart. I don't mess with this stuff.
It's not hot enough to burn you, but it's warm.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think? Felix, probably not explosive, huh?
Probably not.
There is the faintest green glow to it.
That's new.
It wasn't glowing when we put it in the tube, was it?
Y'all want it?
I don't think so. I'm not so sure now that I want it.
Yeah, give it here.
Oh, gimme.
It's-
Gotta experiment on it.
I kind of want to cut it open. Does anyone have objections? I'm just kind of looking to the room.
So you opened up the
No.
pipe bomb thing and poured it out, right?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
It was just one piece, or did you guys put several pieces inside of there? Just for my clarification.
I think the idea was like we shaved it down to make like a powder out of it for like a pipe bomb
Okay.
purpose, and then
So belay everything I just said. None of that happened.
Oh,
It's in a powder, so no, nothing happened. I forgot.
Okay.
That. My bad.
Okay,
Please continue and don't and forget everything I just said completely.
it's fair. Because I think we still have other pieces. I think we compiled like everybody's little pieces that they took. So
There were several. I remember that. And you just took one
Mhm.
and shaved it down.
Have we tried the lick test?
mm.
We could. When I say we, I mean you could try the lick test.
That's right, Nick. Is it cocaine or not?
That's the snort test. We don't do that.
He's like rubbing it on his gum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here stroking my chin, looking at it like, should I? I don't know that licking space rocks is a great idea,
Or the powder.
but in the name of science.
I feel like Santiago would be up for licking weird rocks.
That's true. This is true.
Santiago.
Hey, Santiago, this up your alley?
He's the kid.
I'll
you
take
give a
detailed
dollar to in school
notes.
to eat weird things.
They can sprinkle it on the possum and then give it to
Yeah,
him.
say it's for flavor.
Salt.
And this could be the newest spice on Earth. Can I roll something to convince Santiago to lick this? Is there something I can roll for that?
Phrasing.
Nice.
Would that be like a charm or something?
It's like that's what I was thinking of. It's either a charm, or if you want to be like,
Or there's a persuade. There is a
mean about
persuade.
it. If you want to be mean about it, you can try intimidation. I would say this would be more. I think this would be more. Yeah, the
I think it's more of a persuade.
Persuasion. Yeah, I think it's more.
Because I'm not like I'm not batting my eyelashes at him. I'm just like,
Yeah,
hey,
you're not trying to
Santiago, man, like
him as much or
would
yell
you
at him.
lick it? He's probably gonna slap me because I got a 94 out of 10. So
Ooh. Dang.
I mean, he might just do it on his own, though.
Yeah, I think that's so. Basically, Theodore, how do you do that then? How do you ask him?
just like, hey Santiago, I mean, like, lick it. And that's all the persuasion I attempt to give.
Uno momento, por favor. Sí, padre. Sí. Okay. My father wants to know if I lick this, is it going to kill me?
I'll pay you $20.
Ooh,
What the shite?
that's like
man?
$1 million.
Did you not watch A Million Ways to Die in the West when like, take your hat off, boy? That's $1 bill.
Remember, Theodore's bad with money and has a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, between you and Joe, I just like ignored any kind of price range for things. It was like whatever. Everybody just come on.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the rest of us are trading rocks. Like
I have a penny and a stick.
Santiago's licking things, trying to make money.
Pull out a $5 like it's a crisp $5 bill.
Maybe Bessie and I have more in common than you thought.
$20. It's like $500 back then, if not more.
$20 make you holla, Santiago.
Hey, licking things to make some money.
People just get Santiago drunk and
padre.
money to dance.
My father says it's okay. I take $20.
And I have notes and I'm staring at him.
Is he going to
like
lick
with a
it?
piece of paper and a
He
pencil?
said he was going to take the $20. Is he going to lick it though?
So I'll take a pinch of it and I put it in like a dip. That tastes nasty.
Not dead.
It tastes like dirt. Space dirt.
Space dirt.
He's still standing. That's good.
I
Do you
don't know.
feel strange at all? I marked down space dirt. I'm getting all your comments.
Santiago just like freezes for a moment, like,
Oh no.
no,
He's- Oh,
I'm okay, man. This is really
okay,
bad.
that's-
I like
So
try
it's
to
just
start,
a rock.
I'm just like taking it out. Like,
this is
I hand you what's left of that nasty bottle of whiskey I have from last night.
oh, thank you. Take a shot and like swish it around. And then, don't want to waste any whiskey, so I swallow it.
Of course.
Ooh. The space rock made that taste real bad.
this is a useless piece of rock. We don't need this.
It seems to be. I mean,
Yeah.
putting flame to it did nothing. Putting
I feel like
Heating
we
it does
were
nothing. Therefore, it's useless.
I feel like we built this up to be like way better than it really was for
Yeah.
some reason. Like some kind of
That might
weird
be true.
disembodied voice made us think it was really important.
Yeah.
Turns out it's just a garbage rock.
Joel like appears from the heavens. I think we were bamboozled.
Joel like drifts down with like strings.
So we established we have electricity in this town, right? Like basic electricity to
Yeah, I think so.
buildings.
I think
Yeah.
it's gas. Just gaslighting.
It's think like lamplighters and stuff. So it's
Okay.
it's Batman by the gaslight. So it's essentially that idea.
Okay.
Oh, good. So none of us really exist. We're all just figments of each other's imaginations.
And Alfred's just setting it up for you constantly.
I mean,
Are any of us really here, mate? Maybe
mean,
we're all just pawns in
Here
the
is
game.
not really here.
It's too late for this kind of thinking for Felix.
It's like 2 in the morning right now.
It's like midnight.
Oh,
Close enough.
Yeah, actually,
Still-
like,
still
you
early.
guys come back late, but it wasn't like unbelievably late. It was like 8:30 or something like that, 9, and you guys been hanging out, playing around with the like. First he was looking at it, then he was like manipulating it, putting the bomb together, taking it outside. So I figured all that time went by. Before we continue forward any further, I'm gonna kick it over to Joel and see what Joel is doing currently.
Oh.
Because I feel bad because I feel like everybody else has been talking and G9's just hanging out going, well, this is fun.
It's all right. I mean, like Joel's a farmer. He goes to bed early, wakes up early. I guess there's the bit where he is just like sitting on the front porch right now with God, I forgot the dog's name, but he's with the dog. Maybe, I don't know, maybe
Make him
Deborah
one.
will become the next livestock guardian dog. I don't know. Maybe Deborah's more feral than the dog, actually.
The
But
dog's name is Apollo.
it could be at this point. I don't remember what his original name was.
It's
But
Apollo.
nah, Joel is he's just a boring old farmer. He wants to go sleepy. Unless if you want to like give Joel a really weird Cthulhu dream or something, there's that.
So Joel is like just for clarification, it's midnight. Joel is he sleeping on the front porch or is he in his bed?
He was on the front porch and then he woke up with the shotgun. He's like, oh,
Did that
Go
apnea wake
back.
up?
I gotta go back. And then he goes back inside the house.
Okay. So we'll say Joel is sleeping currently because it's like, screw that, youngins. I'm out here doing my thing.
Yeah, he's a farmer. He has stuff to do in the morning.
Got a cow to milk and chickens to take care of.
He's waiting until Milo gets here, and then he'll farm sit with the rest of the other grandkids. So if he's out and
Nice.
about doing other things, he'll send the grandkids out chasing the cows.
That's cool.
That kid's horrible. Always sticky.
I
He just-
forgot completely about that.
He actually got stuck to a cow one time.
I believe it.
Dress is weird
Well,
too.
Do you want to see? Let me lick my hand. So, after we kick it over to Joel, we camera back over to the event of Santiago licking things, and is or is not eating a currently freshly dead possum.
Well, you gotta cook it first.
Oh yeah, as I say, I feel like we should all just be in the back in the scrapyard now, just passing that bottle of whiskey and cooking this. Possum.
It's just a little,
Yeah.
it's just a little spit roast thing, and just like turkey.
Maybe the
fire.
smell of roast possum makes its way to Joel's house.
Yeah.
It's a faint- Yeah, just for funsies. While Joel's sleeping, there's just a faintest little tiny smell that while sleeping, Joel kind of goes, and he pretends he's eating some meat that's been freshly smoked.
Well, gonna need a new pillow.
He's pretending, he's dreaming that he's finally eating jerk duck.
There you
Oh.
go.
It's
There
a
you
duck,
go.
and his name is Jerk Duck because he's mean.
All right, I like it.
So Lottie, Santiago, Theodore, and Felix are all hanging around the fire with the split roast possum, drinking some whiskey, and getting ready. I'm assuming have some possum, have some fun, and then get ready to bed down for the evening. Is there anything that happens around the fire?
Felix, you have any good, songs from home, campfire songs?
Yes.
Oh yeah, campfires.
There's a few, but they're in German. You probably won't understand them.
That's fine. Good song's a good song. Doesn't matter what language or it's in or what culture it came from. Music is music.
Our CAMPFIRESONG song.
Yeah, it just starts singing like Edelweiss, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss.
This is my new favorite song.
There's only like 3 songs right now, anyway. So.
I'd say probably just general.
While roasting the possum, Santiago's like turning it, and when nobody's really paying attention, he just kind of sprinkles some of the meteorite on there.
It is his new favorite spice.
Joel's gonna come back to the scrapyard and everyone's dead. He's like, God dang
Or
it.
really high.
We weren't looking, and since we determined the meteor was useless, Santiago's just pocketing them all slowly with nobody looking.
Maybe it works when it's fully ingested and it takes 6 to 8 hours for it to process through the body, and that's when things get weird.
I'm gonna stuff the possum with psychotropic mushrooms.
Vision
It's like
Quest.
cocaine
Vision
there.
Quest.
It's a meteorite
Oh
possum.
my goodness.
You got psilocybin in there.
Yeah.
So Santiago,
what else? Yeah.
You're from the mountain, yeah?
See,
What's your story? I mean, you've lived there your whole life?
see, well,
It's a never
with
ending
my
story.
father.
How do you live in a mountain? There's nothing there.
No, I live in a house in a cabin. That's on
In a
the
mountain?
mountain.
Oh, on the mountain.
And something just clicked in Theodore's brain. It's like, weren't you just talking to your father, Santiago?
See,
I kind of make eye contact with Felix and over to Lottie and okay.
Okay, awesome.
he's, my father is always with me in spirit. No,
You're
he-
speaking of God?
No, like my real father, he is a spirit. He's always with me.
Does he talk back to you?
Oh, he looks after me.
I'm so curious about that. I would know nothing about something like that.
Is he sitting around the campfire right now?
Felix is now concerned. He's like,
Someone whips out a Ouija board out of nowhere.
Right? No, he's in heaven.
Ah. I suppose that's enough of an explanation for me.
That's fair. That's fair. But I just hand the bottle back to Santiago.
I washed down some more psychotropic mushrooms.
This is amazing.
He's just throwing meteor in his mouth and no one's looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A loud crunch because he just chomped on a big piece of meteor.
Forbidden
Oh.
pop rocks.
Pop rocks. Why?
What about you guys? How did you end up here? This is a long way from Germany.
Yeah. I came to this country looking for, the American dream, as they say. I wanted to work as sort of an engineer of sorts, but I accidentally signed up for the army during the Civil War. So I found myself in a horrible, horrible, bloody battlefield. That's where I got most of my scars and lost most of my friends that I made. After that, I just worked for the railroad, and here I am now.
That is
Welcome
tragic.
to the frontier.
I hand the bottle of whiskey to Felix. Meteor.
So it's about this time that you guys finish up your possum, your stories, and you realize you're pretty tired. I'm assuming Theodore has a pocket watch, and probably Felix as well, and anybody else that would have one.
Lottie would.
It's sure. It's about it's like 2 a.m. So you guys kind of prospectively head off to where you lay your head down for the night after, the big trek out to the middle of the desert where the little girl was found from the burned down house and the meteorite struck.
Terrifying.
So, yeah. Yeah. But all is well. And when you all feel yourselves drifting off to the full deep sleep, and we'll start with Joel. Joel, as you sleep, and actually, I'm just going to do it this way because it's probably easier. As all of you are sleeping, you all have the exact same dream. So, when you guys are fully asleep, you have visions of the meteorite going through the sky. There's some quick flashes of odd symbols you've never seen before. Or actually, wait, does anybody have like a really good high up occult skill? Nobody?
I have 0.5%.
Okay,
too.
so we'll let that go with that. I was going to give you guys a chance to see if you knew what the symbol was, if you had a high occult. So weird symbols you've never seen before. Flashes of green, flashes of blue, flashes of purple. You see the empty night sky, and it feels like you're floating through it. And when you turn around again, it seems like you're in the deep space. And there's nebulas, and there's all kinds of really beautiful configurations, and you see planets in the distance. But then you feel yourself being pulled further towards something, and when you look up to see where it's coming from, it's like space is already dark, but it's darker than space, and it's pulling you into it. And when you're getting a little bit closer, it looks like tentacles, but not attached to anything, just tentacles that seem to be in a ball. And they're not like coming towards you or anything. They're just, sorry, thank you, Tofu. That's her yelling at me.
This is advanced darkness.
It's advanced darkness. Sorry, I put it up for a second. I meant to keep it. Sorry.
No, you're good. That's awesome.
The tentacles aren't coming for you in any way, but they're moving in a way that makes it look like something's alive. There's something old. You don't know anything about this, but you get the feeling that it's definitely old, and it's definitely something mythical. And then all of a sudden you see it twist and turn, and it gets itself to like where it would look like it'd be the center of it, and a big yellow eye opens up and stares at all of you.
Are we like just ourselves in the dream seeing this, or is like all of us beside each other? Or
Just doing a thing, man.
sorry.
It's okay. So you're seeing it as individual, but whatever this is seeing all of you together. So I was doing the cut to the group and then going back. But you guys only see, like, you're only seeing yourselves. Like, if you look down, you see your body and everything. But like, I can see myself looking.
Joel tries to whip out a dream shotgun and try to shoot at it, but it's not working.
Joel, you tried to where you normally would keep your shotgun. You try to go for it there.
In his back pocket.
There's nothing there. Shotgun pocket, you know.
Prison pockets.
So as it twists towards the center and the eye opens up, all of you hear, I am coming. And then you snap out of it and you're back. You just all wake up instantaneously. And it's like 5 or 6-ish dawn.
Well, time to do the chores.
Joel's crazy enough that I feel like he would just do that.
I think I peed a little.
Oh no.
So Chuck is like, I should not have eaten all of that.
It was the meteorite.
I think the possum was bad.
Certainly not the meteorite or the mushrooms.
Certainly not. I think that was pretty bad. I don't want to do that again. Lottie's gonna kind of turn away from the rest of the group and look at her amulet after seeing that dream.
You know what? Actually, okay. So you said we couldn't see each other. So
During the dream, no.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be like, that was the weirdest dream I've ever had.
You too?
Wait, hold on, y'all had a dream.
Sleeping on a separate bed?
Y'all just slept in the scrapyard on the ground.
Right? Yeah.
Just around the fire.
Yep.
Sorry.
I turned to like a weird black octopus thing with like a yellow eyeball.
I did too.
I'm gonna pull out my checkboard I had from last night's experiments and start taking notes on what I dreamed about.
A big yellow eye.
Yeah.
Y'all saw the big yellow eye? Okay, this is getting a little strange. Lottie's gonna quickly wrap up the little amulet and put it in a pocket.
If there's any leftover possum, I'm kicking it into the fire pit.
Stay away
We are
from that
not eating
possum.
any more of that.
I was saving that for breakfast.
When Joel finishes up his morning chores, he like hobbles over to the scrapyard or where he last saw everybody, and he just looks at everyone just
Still
kind of
there.
like sprawled out on the ground, and he's like, God burn you, y'all cursed me with some devil magics. I saw some weird dream. There was a floating face eyeball, and I was not prepared for it. I did not like it, and weird stuff happened when I run into y'all. So are you all with the devil? Say something now. Say something now.
Somebody calm this crazy man down. Theodore, shoot him.
Listen here, y'all gonna usually treat me with respect and such.
No,
Okay,
Joel.
You know, saying chill.
No, Joel.
Joel. You're saying chill. I'm like, okay, good.
I invented it, you know.
Aggressive person.
I don't like none of y'all.
I'm sorry?
So,
Linda, listen.
so Joel, describe to me exactly what you saw.
I told you. Do y'all not listen?
What?
So,
Exactly.
You went a little fast.
Did you eat possum last night?
What in the world would I do that when I got duck in the cellar?
All right, well, that kills that theory. Can I just throw the clipboard behind me?
Yeah.
That's tofu. That was my first thought too. Linda, darling.
Did you have mushrooms too?
I saw I was up in the sky, but it was black, and there was a big floating eyeball with some weird little things coming out of it.
Mm,
The evil octopus, yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
What's an octopus?
Wait,
rules
yeah,
out
hold
food
on. What is an
poisoning.
octopus? I don't
Oh,
think,
I don't think Texans have seen octopi back in the
especially those who are way inland. So you got go way down to the coast.
What is
I
an
ain't
octopus?
done that
You've
yet.
never. Have any of you been on the sea? Never been on
Why
the sea?
in the world would I do
No.
that?
Technically, you guys
Most of my work stays
I don't know.
pretty close inland, so no. I do know
landlocked.
part of Texas goes to the sea. At least I know that, or at least Gulf.
Y'all done cursed us. Were y'all fiddling around with that little meteor?
Did you lick the meteor?
Why would I do that?
We got meteor power.
Wait, Joel, did you take any meteor home?
No.
Okay.
This is very confusing.
To be fair,
So-
I think only people who had meteor pieces was Theodore, Felix. I think Santiago grabbed one, and I
Oh,
think
he ate
Lonnie.
that crap.
Santiago's
it
piece
doesn't-
is steadily getting smaller.
Oh, just real quick, to be fair too, Lottie, you said you looked at your amulet just so because
Yes.
everybody's been around you, so it's not like they haven't seen it. This
Ah,
is
El
Probably-
Diablo!
That is
A
a
very
dick
quick
star.
glance at it, because I had it out for a little bit and then quickly put it away.
Oh, are you Jewish?
What was that?
Honestly, I don't know.
Santiago, that sounds made up.
No,
It's all
Oh,
made
yes.
up, Joel. Don't worry about it.
The Juden, yeah.
yeah. back me up here, Felix, please. Everybody thinks I'm crazy from leaking rocks.
Y'all were licking rocks.
I mean, there was that one time, and you never outlive it.
I feel
One
like
time?
What's this generation coming to? Licking rocks.
I
Licking it up.
never.
Scrap yard.
I don't think I've licked a rock. That sounds. Okay. This is mad.
It does sound bad when you say it like that.
sounds
I know.
bad. All right.
Joel just
The
squints at
more
all
words
of
you
you.
add to it, the worse it gets. Okay. So,
Joel,
Hmm?
where were you last night?
At my farm.
I like
Is this a place we can maybe we can crash there? A nice place to instead of this scrapyard.
You called your scrapyard junk.
No, that would be a junkyard. No,
I got a barn.
The scrapyard's full of useful things. You know, I swear, it's all got a use.
I got a
none
barn
of them
and it's,
blow up, so
and
that's
it's
no
full
use.
of hay. And Joel squints at Theodore and Felix. But I don't want none of y'all to bring one of your little fire doohickeys and burn up my hay and burn up my barn.
It is dry in Arizona, so
I got a
way.
lingering suspicion that one of y'all tried to set something on fire last night. Call it a hint, a whiff from God or something. But
Just a possum. That's all we burned.
Just knocked out on my dice.
Yeah, Felix, you know what she's talking. I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, we
You?
didn't do
No, not so sick.
Lottie, Ray, Santiago. I mean, I don't.
Okay,
I ain't got to. Why
Yeah,
why
no,
am
we
I
would
being
never
dragged
do
into
that.
this now?
Well, why do you want to go to my barn?
I don't know. It's got walls and a roof.
Do you need
Well, I mean,
help, like
To be fair,
with paying for like a hotel or something? Because
but
I
we
can
didn't
help you.
have to sleep outside.
There's a building here too.
There was an inn just behind you.
The shop's right there.
That's part of this. Why did we sleep out here?
I assumed because of the whiskey and possum, but
I tell you what, Felix.
That's a country song if I ever heard it.
Felix, if you need a place to stay, I could use a good farmhand because sometimes Milo scares the chickens and then he touches them and never lets go.
Joel, actually, since you're here, I wanted to show you that thing. It's right over here.
No, I don't want none of your infernal contraption now.
If I can't have my blow up stuff, then I will stay with Theodore.
I like to blow up stuff.
Yeah, that's more my style.
Besides, I think
that
Deborah
all
will get
means
into your
something
stuff
totally
and,
different in
and
today's
run
day
away
and
with a
age.
lit match. It doesn't sound good.
I'm
not
gonna grab
gonna
Felix,
get
start
touched
walking
on
away. I'm like, you said you wanted to be an employee as an engineer, right? Well, I got some stuff we could work on.
Oh,
Oh no!
My like 3 fingers. I'm like, yeah, very good. Let's do this.
Don't worry, Mike. You missed nothing. You're good.
I literally went to go like this and I knocked over every dice I had out right here.
No,
Oh no!
Everywhere. I have no idea. I was like, I just need to find the hundreds. And I found one from one set, and then I got the other one for the second set. So that'll be fun. Sorry about that, guys.
It's all good.
So as you're discussing all of this, you feel kind of hungry.
Well, somebody kicked my possum into the fire.
I missed that.
I thought it was poison. I'm sorry. All right. So,
You're poison. You're poison for the mind.
You really should stop licking that rock.
There's got to be like a tavern or a saloon around here, no?
Yes.
We were
that's
just
where
in a saloon last night, yesterday.
That's where
Yeah.
we
That's
all
right,
met each
yeah, of
other
course. I knew that.
and became instant lifelong
remember.
friends.
Friends. Right. And then Joel just hobbles over to the saloon.
Do any of you think that Joel might have a fake leg?
Listen, I don't know, and that ain't none of my business, so
If
I
he
ain't
does,
gonna ask.
I guarantee it's made of wood.
No, it's a silicone leg. It's the best
Oh,
prosthetic you've
It's
ever
a fully
It's
animatronic
on the
prosthetic, all right?
Do you know when you see a Chuck E. Cheese? It's that.
Yeah.
Oh, Joel would think those animatronics would be cursed, especially the ones from the 90s.
Golly.
Anyways.
Should we go back to the saloon?
Yeah.
I'm a terrible cook. Let's go to the saloon.
Joel's gonna get some eggs and bacon.
I want you to bring me all of your eggs and bacon.
Wait, stop, come back.
You know what I'm about, son.
Third source 15. So as you guys head into the saloon, you see that family off to the side that took that girl in that they found in the desert. She's still kind of clutching to her handmade doll that she had, and okay, and but she seems like happier than she was. Like she seems like she's feeling a lot more safe and like she's like starting to put stuff together. The family's being super nice to her. This is only day 1, so she's kind of happy to have a hot meal and a bath and everything. So she's a little bit.
We found her by the abandoned house, or
Okay.
Yeah, the one that got burned down.
The house got burned down, and then like maybe a mile up from that, there was where the meteor landed.
Okay.
It was like a half mile or quarter mile, something like that. Up from there, it was there. Okay. So you see people eating, enjoying their stuff. Men are already roughhousing and rooting and carrying on, still drinking from the previous night. You guys find a table in the corner that'll accommodate all of you. We never gave the bartender a name, I don't think.
I think I gave him the last name Smithson. So
Smithson or Smithson?
Smithson.
I thought you said Smixon. I was like, that's even cooler. So Smithson sees the guys and goes, "Oh, hey, y'all. Santiago!"
Me.
Gentlemen
Oh,
and
goodness.
ladies, what can I get for you?
Hortata.
A what?
Huevos rancheros?
Oh yeah, see.
Actually, I do really enjoy that.
Breakfast is on me, guys.
So
I'll do an eggs and bacon.
Danke. Can I have a tall brown ale, please?
yeah, I can do that for you.
No food.
Okay.
Oh, this is food. It's good.
That's what he's having.
With iron, it's good for you.
Pork chop in every bottle.
So basically, he goes, "So y'all ration of hen's eggs, or a couple of hen's eggs, rations of bacon and sausage. You have to go, everybody."
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Santiago, throwing in some beans.
Yeah, frijoles.
All right, I'll bring it right out. I'll have the waitress bring over your drinks. He just gives you all tall brown beers.
Mudwater.
So
Yum.
the waitress brought them all, set them down in front of you. As you're getting your drinks, you do notice there's some chatter. Some people are kind of staying off to themselves, and they're just kind of, it seems like they're chatting about something. Most likely it was about the girl they found in the desert. So you're just kind of taking it all in. A few minutes later, Smithson brings out everybody's food, drops it off. "I made that special for you, Santiago." And he sits one down in front of Theodore and goes, "That's for you, buddy," and walks off.
Why? This seems.
Either he's hitting on them or he's trying to poison them. One of the two.
Santiago
Friendly.
sprinkles some
Why not both?
dust on them. Yeah.
Take a close look at my food.
Like Salt Bay.
Theodore, you know this man?
Not at all.
That was really weird.
Samsonite.
I knew it started with an S, though.
Smith's. Nah, I've known Smith's son ever since he took over the bar because his pa died, but he not like that.
So wait, if his name is Smith's son, does that mean his father's name was Smith?
Son.
Smith Paw.
Well,
Smith.
Smith Daddy.
Ron Smith's pa.
Well, got me a new dwarf name. I'm just gonna scroll that down.
I never bought a word first name. I just go by their last name is Smithson.
Does that mean you call everybody Smith's son?
Theodore Smith's son. Felix Smith's son.
Everyone's a Smithson here. Joel Cobb Smith's son.
Joel Cobbs.
It's just easier
So
to remember.
He doesn't normally act that way, or
Nah. At least not at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I want to
Should I
pay
try
extra
this?
attention to my food there, Mr. Keeper.
Suspicious.
What are you doing specifically?
I want to inspect it.
Ooh,
Some
you get to
poison
roll something for that,
meteorite
then.
salt bits in there.
Let's see. I think that would be. This is gonna sound weird, but maybe
I'll keep an open mind.
Maybe a praise, or maybe I think what would probably be the best one though is a medicine check.
Oh.
Wow. I think I.
If you're looking for
That's
if you're
not
looking for
suspicious.
like something maybe poison, that's what I would tell you to do.
Mm,
All
that
right.
makes sense.
Well,
Makes sense.
There's something in those frijoles. I'm telling you.
39 out of 1. So I am not a doctor.
It looks like nothing happened to that thing. Your breakfast is totally fine. And you feel confident that your breakfast is totally fine.
I sure do. That seems good.
I sure do.
Guess the
I tried
dice
to
say I
take a
do.
whack
All
on it,
right.
The dice said no for me.
Lottie, have you been here before?
No, this is the first time I've been over in this area.
So you're as new as I am.
Come again?
You're as new as I am here.
Yes.
Yeah, and was Lottie, Felix, and there was one other. I think it was
JJ.
Joe. JJ.
It was the priest.
Joe.
Yeah, I think
Theodore.
all you guys were on like a wagon train coming in.
Yep.
That's right.
Theodore, you get a reroll.
I do?
Oh, yeah.
Chat
Woo!
named.
Him gave you a reroll. Let's see if it. We'll see. Let's see.
Oh boy.
Oh,
It's gonna be the 1. Wait,
47 out of 1. It got worse.
would you have to roll A1?
Overly confident and
Yeah.
100% sure there's nothing wrong with your food.
There it
This is gonna
is,
be-
even better.
Probably
Oh.
nothing wrong there.
Nah, Smithson loves me. I bet you this is just special. You know how I
That's
like
not what
my
you told
eggs.
me earlier, but okay.
So, Felix, do you lead anybody in a cheers?
Oh yeah,
Everybody got
Prost!
one beer to try. There we go.
Cheers.
I got my water. Clink.
Water.
Oh,
I'm
so
a
you-
working
okay.
man. I can't start drinking. The day's not even done.
This will help you work, Joel.
That so it's sitting in front of you. Do what you wish. If you want water, you didn't like. I didn't get that from you. You have to go out to the well and get it.
Haha. Go to
Nah.
the trough.
That's just how they did it. I'm not trying to be like you specifically. You have to do that now because you want water. No, if you want water, you have to go out to the well and get to it.
Beer
Yeah,
has water in
But
it.
also kind of that way.
Can I tell
Yeah,
Smithson
too.
to grab me water because I just sat down. My knees are aching.
Go for it. Do a persuasion check.
Okay.
Unless you want to try to charm him.
Joel's
But I
not
don't-
nice.
That's up to you. Yeah. Or you can intimidate him too.
I'm gonna
The old,
intimidate him
old
because
leatherneck farmer charm.
I'm an old man. I'm an old man. All right, here we go. I need a 15. I got a 13.
So how do you say it to him?
I say, "Hey Smithson, can you just? I just sat down and my knees are aching. Could you just get me some water?
You're a funny old man, Joel.
Give me some water."
You know the water's out there. Go ahead. You're so silly.
I squint at him. My, boy, if you're not careful, I'll sick Deborah on you.
Oh, Joel, it's been an interesting night and a heck of a morning. Drink up with us.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
The waitress does bring Joel after a minute or two. Waitress does bring Joel a cup of water,
Good.
but the water looks a little brownish, but like faintly, not like super, but just faintly. It looks a little brownish.
It's a
What
light
typical
beer.
water right here looks like.
I'm not some weenie. I think my,
I'm
my
not
brown water.
weird when it comes to weird water.
Cheers to strange dreams.
Strange dreams.
To more in the future.
Yep. Bottoms up.
I don't really like that, but okay.
And everyone falls dead on the table.
Game over.
That's it.
Roll
Okay.
credits.
Bam.
Lyndon and Joe come back. It was just them two. The rest of us all have new characters. Be like, well, you see
Is that-
what happened was.
Theodore, how are you feeling? Was the food good?
Theodore has been eating his eggs and sausage.
Yes. As you're saying, I don't know. Do I feel good?
Mustache hair is tickling my nose. I hate it.
Mr. God,
Oh,
how do I
God.
feel?
Is
Sorry.
Theodore still alive?
The breakfast
Santiago
tastes amazing.
Padre.
It's
See, I told
it's
ya.
good breakfast. It's like an average breakfast, but it's good.
Okay.
Maybe Smithson does like y'all.
If he poisoned you, it's not going to happen right away.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Theodore.
I know. Theodore doesn't know. I know.
I will tell you, it's not poisoned.
Okay, so
I can
Smithson
definitely say it's
is
not
gay.
poison.
Got it.
Maybe he put a little bit of himself in there, huh?
Oh no!
Oh!
This is the West. That could still be poison.
That's true,
Does
yeah.
like messing with the greenhorns, as they would be called.
Right. Well,
All right.
So there we were.
So that's
So-
Theodore. Go
yeah.
ahead.
No, I was just saying we got to figure out this dream situation. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is
Like
kind
some
of
sausage.
that's kind of another thing.
I mean, it's too strange to be a coincidence, scientifically.
Yeah,
I mean, if I had a nickel for every time, I'd have 2 nickels. But it's weird that it happened twice, right?
I don't know what y'all talking about nickels and dreams for.
Well, you had the dream too.
I did. But what are we going to do about it?
Maybe we should start like a club or something.
Maybe we should find out if anybody else in town also had the dream.
That is the best idea
Yeah.
so far that we've had.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's not just us. That's crazy.
It's an all right
Santiago.
idea.
Santiago stands up at the table. Hey, did any of your buttholes have a dream about the weird evil octopus with the yellow eye?
Santiago just starts a bar fight out of nowhere.
Why is
Chair
just
goes
like
flying.
hiding her?
What the
Face
hell
in
is in these eggs?
I honestly thought Santiago said, "Did any of you buttholes have this?"
That is exactly what I
That's
said.
what he said.
That is what he said.
That's 100% what he said.
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought you said vato actually, but okay.
Either way.
Either way, it's funnier. Either way, it's good. Sorry for interrupting.
I have no idea what's in these eggs, but they made me spicy.
Maybe it's the bits of stuff that you sprinkled on there.
I will fight you, Joel. Bad knees and everything. I might actually win.
Pull out another clipboard, write down possible addictive properties.
Your wooden leg.
Careful, I'm
fair.
gonna stick Deborah on you too.
No, okay. No need to get El Diablo involved.
Speaking of Diablo.
Diablo 5's coming out.
God comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, just like
Diablo
what?
5!
What?
So it's about this second as you guys are talking, you hear somebody in the distance go, "Damn chicken!"
Deborah! And I like set up with like this newfound bit of energy and I like go like, that darn chicken got out of the coop again.
So you get outside and you see the butcher's just right across the street and you see Deborah's got her head on the chopping block again.
Deborah, get over here. Get over here. And I'm like,
So I'm the
Going
chicken
over.
right now. But Deborah's like waddling back away from you.
you step away from that block now, y'all here.
And keeps still, I guess, goes away from it, comes back to it, goes away from
Yep.
it, doesn't put her head back on it, but goes away to it, goes back to it, waits to see what you're gonna do.
Deborah, I will get Milo, and he will never let go. He will never let go. Now you get back to that coop as if she can understand me.
And she does go toward home. Not fast. Just kind of like she looks at you the whole time as she's going by you.
Got attitude about it.
Just let me die.
Go on, get it.
Odd
So,
chicken.
Sorry.
Did Joel just talk to a chicken?
Yeah, because
That's a
that's the
reg-
weirdest thing that happens around here.
Fair enough.
I also
cheers.
never seen
Yeah, bro.
chickens like that. Yeah, cheers. I,
So, was there no reaction to Santiago standing up and loudly asking the bar if
All the
anyone
You
else
balls.
seen a
butthole.
tentacle
Hey.
monster?
I mean,
Nobody else? Okay, cool.
nobody. Okay. All
Come
right.
on, buttholes, answer him.
I walk back into the saloon and I like trudge over back to my seat and I plop down. I'm like, damn infernal chicken, and I start eating the rest of my breakfast.
Why is it that every time you walk around, they hear rusty gate hinges?
Oh, that's because I fixed the cow fences, the line, and the hinges sometimes bust off. So I got some extra ones, and he opens up like his overalls pocket, like jingles around like just a bunch of.
Just a mess of hinges. That explains everything.
It looks like the trench coat guy with the watches, but like it's just hinges in there. Like, I can fix anything at a moment's notice.
You never know.
Farm
Mike-
never
life.
know.
Might come unhinged. You just gotta. Good night, folks. Roll credits.
So, as you're all finishing up your breakfast, having a laugh, doing all your things, and laughing at Joel for running after and actually talking to and making a chicken do exactly what he wanted, you still hear chatter going on about stuff that happened yesterday, and then you hear Smithson talk to the waitress, and he's like, "Did you have a bad dream last night? I had a really weird dream."
See, yelling at them worked.
Now they're talking about it.
Yeah,
They ignored you.
Yeah,
They did not
totally.
talk to us about it. That's weird.
Was it about a floating eyeball?
Well,
With
Felix.
Did you just
As
yell that
far-
across the room?
Yes, because Joel has no respect for like public expectations of etiquette or whatever.
He
so-
doesn't follow society's choices of etiquette.
No, he's old, so he's immune to everything naturally.
This would be
Better than calling them all
because they're not
buttholes.
talking to you. Either an intimidation or a persuade check. But if you do intimidation, you're going to take it with a little bit of a penalty.
I'll do persuasion. I don't think I'll 10 though. 29.
That's not bad. That's okay. That's enough to do it.
Oh.
So he goes, "Oh, yeah. We had a weird dream last night, and apparently, Missy here did as well."
It's a floating eyeball with some weird pictures floating around.
You see, Smithson's eyes get really big, but he doesn't say anything.
Well, you forgot to speak, son.
I keep forgetting I'm the one that has to do this stuff on the other side instead of just sitting back and laughing like I normally do.
Quit mumbling, I can't hear you.
How'd you know that, Grandpa?
Because I know I pay attention, unlike y'all young folk.
What's the catchphrase?
Wait,
I'm tired,
Oh.
Grandpa.
No, it was all them young folks paying attention.
y'all young folks paying attention and whatnot.
That is Joel's catchphrase, and I love it. It made me laugh so many times. But Smithson just he tells you everything that you know happened in the dream as well.
Okay.
And he does it with like it's a newfound fear, but it's not like overly. It's not taking him over or anything. It's just like you can see it that he's shaken by this. And he says he starts talking to Missy for a second. It's something you can't really hear, but he kind of walks over to the table, and he starts just kind of just talks so only you guys can hear. I'm just trying to read my notes real quick. I'm so sorry.
He has a monologue prepared.
No, I don't.
Monologue.
I'm trying to see what the guy's name is that I'm supposed to tell you guys about.
Speech.
Oh, okay.
Speech.
So Smithson looks at you and says, "You know, there was this prospector that came through here about a week ago who was spouting off some weird stuff about lights in the sky and weird symbols and stuff. He really seemed out of his freaking mind. Kind of like you, Joel. But, you know, it like didn't make sense at the time. I just thought he was old crazy old prospector. But after last night, I think he might be right. You guys all had that dream?
Yeah.
Did he describe the symbols to you?
He said something about symbols, but he didn't show me anything or describe them. But I think y'all should go talk to him.
Where the prospector at?
Yeah, I was getting to that. Thanks, Joel. Appreciate you interrupting me for that. To tell me to tell you the same thing I was going to tell you anyway. So that's fun.
I'm gonna get
Joel,
him.
thank you so much. His name is actually Silas, and he's got a plot just outside of town, maybe like 3 miles outside of town, up on a small hill going up toward the mountain. I think y'all should talk to him.
The sunny side of a hill.
He's in a mountain or like mining somewhere.
Yes, he's mining. He's got a plot of land. Like most of the miners had like tracts of land they'd pick up, and would like dig into stuff looking for any kind of mineral, whether it be gold, whether it be silver, whether it be like iron, anything, because all that stuff was worth something. Copper, I think, even was a big thing too. So just mining for minerals.
As a fellow old man, do I know Silas? Because obviously all old people know each other in small towns.
You know what? Let me check to see what I would call that. It's definitely gonna be a roll.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to see what it'll be under. I was trying to do something besides history because I mean that would do it, but technically it would do it. I was just trying to see if there's anything else I could use besides that. Yeah, history.
5%.
Tech.
Hey,
Well,
here we
it's
go.
not like you have to get 5 or below. You can get like it just depends on where you land in it.
Yeah. All right. Here we
It's
go.
really high, no, but if it's lower, it's either a middle win or a lower win.
I got a 28.
That's good. That would be considered one of those higher wins.
Oh.
So yeah, you recall Silas. You remember talking to him. He bought a couple chickens off of you. Like maybe
He got one of Deborah's chicks.
yeah. Yeah, you got some, to be fair, I said chickens. What I meant to say was eggs. He got some eggs off of you. That's my bad. And he's and you guys chatted for a while. You've run into him from time to time, but not really that often. That was like the second or third time he's ever come talk to you for like eggs and stuff. You chat for a minute, he just takes off. So you kind of know roundabout where he's at. You're pretty. I mean, you could confidently find it without too much of trouble.
Oh, okay. I tell this to the group that I know Silas apparently. He got one of Deborah's he got one of Deborah's kids. I wonder how that one's doing.
Right.
I mean,
Yay.
I drew the symbols we saw in our dream, so maybe we could go show them to him and see if.
That's a good idea.
Wow.
I said I wanted to take notes about everything in the dream.
Okay, so sorry, there was a roll for that then.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, because if you're gonna do it, you need. I would say this is an occult. It's not necessarily so much for you drawing, but for you to remember exactly what the symbols were to draw them correctly. I would say this is an occult roll.
Okay. I have nothing in occult because I don't believe in those sorts of things.
Okay.
So
You still get something. I have a range. So that's like the upper, like middle grade thing. So what you do is you draw an extremely crude idea of what the symbol might have been. But to you, you're confident that you drew exactly the symbol. Okay. All right. So are you guys taking off to go see Silas, or are you talking to somebody, or what are you doing? Getting supplies? What are you doing?
I guess we head over to Silas.
Well, he's not that
Yeah.
far, right? So we don't really need.
He's not terribly far now.
Yeah.
He's like, it'd be like if you guys ride, you'll be there in like 10 minutes. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
that's too quick. Because they go.
An
Yeah,
hour.
that'd be right. No, that's about right. You got like 10 minutes, you'd be there.
Oh,
we
that's
don't have
not
to
too
go anywhere.
bad.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
we
he's
can
just
all
he's not that far from town.
I'll pile in my wagon.
Yay.
Sure.
I
yeah. I can drive
I
it.
have my own horse.
Road trip.
Appreciate it. though.
Road trip.
Still a
Joel,
little
what
kid.
about you?
You don't have any weird contraptions of any kind in this wagon?
Not this one.
You're a weird contraption.
Lottie, did you say something or?
You're a huge embarrassing failure.
Oh, I was.
I'll
just
just
asking for what.
I'll just hop on Theodore's wagon because Joel doesn't want to go back to the farm and get Muffin Man out.
I forgot about that. Wait, I thought Muffin Man was
I
that not Felix? Oh no, was it Felix's horse or was it your horse?
No, Muffin
I
Man
can't
was no, because Felix was like, yeah, he was an asshole. But
Yeah, that's the only reason why I was thinking that. That's
no, Muffin Man is like this really crusty old horse that I also have.
okay. I forgot about where that was at. I appreciate the clarification. Sorry to interrupt. Also, I really enjoyed your interpretation of Felix.
All right.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
But go ahead, yeah. So you're leaving Muffin Man behind?
I'll just hop on Theodore's wagon as long as he doesn't have any weird sciencey devil contraptions on there.
Do you have any weird sciencey devil contraptions on there, Theodore?
That's the other wagon we talked about.
Oh, okay.
Not in the open, at least.
Not on me.
He just
What's this-
slams
what's
on a
Big Red
wooden
Button
panel,
do
and then
here?
like a flap opens, and there's like little beep boops and like circuitry somewhere in there.
Miniguns pop out the side, crank Gatling guns.
Is it a seed ejector?
There's just a mist like a rocket launcher that.
No, Felix hasn't got to touch it with me yet. That's later.
Felix has got an AM FM radio in his wagon. He's already worked out the computer chip and everything.
Yeah, I guess we head over to Silas's place.
Yep. Okay. So pretty easy to do. Nothing really going on. Decent day. It's still pretty early in the morning. It's like around what I would consider about 9 a.m. to maybe 9:30, and your travel's unimpeded by anything. It's a hot day, but it's like no rain or anything. It's no clouds. You're doing pretty good. So it takes you 10 minutes, and you're at Silas's now. As you guys approach, you hear. Oh, I found it!
Oh well, that's Silas.
That's fun for me to do, by the way.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
I hobble off the wagon and I follow after the voice and I say, Silas, that's you down there.
Who is that?
It's Joel. I gave you the chickens.
How do I know it's you?
You don't.
Deborah
You hear-
stands her wishes.
Oh, sorry.
Are
We
you
brought the
here to take it?
police.
Well,
What's the police? Who is Joe? You with somebody, Joe?
I got a bunch of young folks around me. I don't know what's going on.
All these people over my house.
It's something about I heard from Smith's son that you had a weird eyeball dream, and so did we. I'm pretty sure we got cursed or some devil witchery whatnot.
After you say that, you hear like sounds like a lot of pots and pans just fall, and he's like kind of back into this like makeshift cave kind of thing, and it's kind of dark, but you see this emerge. How'd you know about that?
I said,
who told you? Was it the beast?
What?
Did the beast send you? Was it one of them?
A space eyeball in a dream or something.
What else would I be talking about?
I don't know what y'all talked about, Silas. I only talked to you 3 other times. I don't know why you been yelling at me. Did you also?
I just came out and said, how'd you guys know about that? And you all sitting there saying stuff, and you're like, what do you do? Why
Have you liked some sort of meteor? What?
Some meteor out there. It fell. I saw it. Started having the dreams around then. And then they came.
Who came?
They're always coming.
Who's they?
But they ain't gonna get it though.
Silas, who's they? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What I'm talking about? The dream people.
Dream people.
The dream people.
The space eyeball.
Dream people. Yo, weird guys, hoods and shit.
I saw no hoods in my dream.
They're not in the dream. They're from the dream. Duh.
I
don't know why I didn't do that. I'm sorry.
Silas, I don't know why y'all being so sassy with me right now.
I am 85 years old. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Mr. Silas, I hate to interject here. Mr.
What the hell
Silas,
are you? What are you doing?
I'm Theodore. I fixed your equipment a couple months back. Hi, yes. If I showed you
contraptions,
that's what I'm saying.
Devil work, I tell you.
If I showed you some symbols, could you tell me if you recognize them?
Oh, the symbols. Oh, yeah, I saw them. They're all over the place.
They look like these.
They're actually in my cave here, too.
Oh.
I found them when I was digging.
Y'all, you found symbols in the mine.
Yes, I did. Give me a second. Sorry. I thought it was already up. It's not. Sorry, my bad.
Wait up.
Yeah, I found symbols when I was cutting into the wall. I was going through the stone looking for minerals. Hit me a main vein over there with some silver. Y'all stay away from that silver. That's mine.
Santiago, don't go licking that.
I don't need it.
Go ahead and lick it.
You're not my dad.
Is that what you're worried about? The hooded?
All the time.
Is that what you're worried about? The hooded people taking your silver?
Nah, I just worry about them coming around again.
Okay.
They came again.
Again?
They're always coming around. They're always trying to take it.
Take what?
Take it. The only thing that they want to take.
What's it?
I'm not telling you. That's exactly what they would do. They would send here to see if I'd tell what it is.
I have something I don't usually show anyone. If I show it to you, will you tell us what it is that these people are going after? Maybe we can.
I don't think you need to do that right now.
If I show you mine, will you show me yours?
What are you gonna show me, pretty lady?
Not like that. Oh my goodness.
It was like this, and he's got like maybe 6 hairs on his head. Like doing this.
Smoothing it over.
He's definitely got like white.
Lottie's like a stripper cop. Is that what's going
Not
on?
like that. Not like that. Oh goodness. This is absolutely nuts.
Good Lord Jesus, I have a wife, and Joel turns around.
What?
Lottie's gonna pull out the amulet. I meant this.
Where did you get that? That's what they want. They want mine.
That I found this trying to find my brother. It's the last thing that I know that he's at least touched.
He's just taking a longer look at the thing to make sure it's what he thought it was. Who was your brother? Was he one of them?
I don't know. My brother
Yeah,
is.
on him.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, he's naval.
Yeah. My brother's name is Percy. Percy Sharp. I wouldn't know if that.
Sorry, good. My bad.
I wouldn't know if that would kind of like give you any indication.
Sorry. I remember Percy. I don't remember why. I think he was with them. The ones with the hoods and the symbols.
He was with them?
I think he was with them a couple months back when I first started seeing these guys around.
This is the first time in a while I've heard anything about the whereabouts of where my brother might have been.
Now, I might be wrong, but I believe they said something with a P. And I think the P's that weird looking one that like is upside down little B. Is that right? Joel, is that right?
Right.
You got learning.
Do I don't know. Why would I go need learning for?
Silas thinks you're smarter than he is, so.
Meanwhile, I look at Felix. Felix looks at me.
Like, we went to university, for God's sake.
He's like, what are we, chopped liver?
He just doesn't like fancy people, so he's not. He's looking at
Just don't like
Lottie's
young
looking
and
at
new people.
Hernandez, he's seen before, and Joel, he's definitely talked to, but he's still kind of a nut job. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was funny. Silas is Joel on crack. But did they send you for it?
No. I haven't had contact with my brother in years. I've just been trying to track him down. I have a lot of questions, and I'm hoping he has a lot of answers to them.
That was hard to hear that. That's sad. I had a brother once. Pushed him off a mountain. He tried to take it.
The precious.
Yeah.
What's the precious?
Well, whatever your,
What is
I
precious?
guess.
What would you say?
I kind of turned to Lottie, and it's mighty suspect that you have the same amulet that he just dug up.
I knew you got some sort of devil amulet.
And your brother is
Devil
Cthulhu?
amulet.
And your brother's a member of the cult, possibly? Lottie?
Oh, I'm just now hearing about this.
Yeah,
I ain't
Lottie-
heard nothing about him.
Lottie, from what I understand, is that your brother's part of the devil now. No one can save him.
See, Silas is scratching his beard, and it looks like a bunch of little black things are flying out of it.
Ah.
Oh.
Like
I
a
hope
little
those are
something
meteor
black
shavings.
out of there. What's a meteor?
That's what I'm saying.
I saw a light. I don't know what the heck they're talking about.
Nobody
Yeah.
used 3-syllable words around this man.
Yes,
Man,
Silas.
the symbol, I'll show you. But just don't touch it.
No,
mine.
you won't touch.
And I'm sorry, little lady. I say it about your brother. I hope you find him. I
hope
didn't
so
like my
too.
brother very much, but I hope it seems like you care about your brother.
Well, he's kind of the only family I really know.
That's sad. If you ever want to come over sometime, I make all kinds of stuff in here. I find all kinds of little dead things, and I cook them right up.
In a
I'm
bean
still out of
can,
it.
in an open bean can.
Yeah, it's definitely like a hobo kind of pot. He's got the thing, and it's like that old can of peaches that he like took and put stuff together. But
I'll remember that.
but if y'all want to come in here, you can. I'll show you the symbol. and it helps.
Thank you.
Do you guys
I
follow?
appreciate it.
Back into his cave. He's already gone.
He,
So if you guys want to follow him.
He admitted to pushing his brother off the mountain, so I don't know if.
Yeah, I know his brother. His brother was a total nut job.
I guess we just go slowly and no sudden moves.
Nah, Silas don't bite.
I don't think this
Silas
acorn
don't got any teeth anyway.
All right.
Do you have any more whiskey before we go in there?
There.
Roast.
Let's watch our step, guys. I don't think this acorn fell far from the tree.
Yeah.
That just made me think of the Baldur's Gate thing with the squirrel. I don't know why, but I did.
That's what he
guys-
could do to us.
He's the dark urge. You didn't know. So you guys follow Silas in then, everybody?
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're walking in, you see like piles of it looks like little rodent animals or like small game bones, like all over the place. And he's definitely not tidy in his weird dirt cave thing he lives in. But he does have when you walk in, he does see across the wall, or you do see across the walls that he has bits of fabric, kind of. But it's all tattered and weird, and it looks like there might be something on it, but you can't really tell. And even if you could, it's like in pieces. So and he just has them all, like he hasn't figured out a way to put them all together yet, but he just has them up. Looks like something he might have found. But Silas is over. Yo, come here, it's right here, come here.
All right. We're coming.
I'll show you. Wrong thing. And when he takes you over there, you actually see this symbol.
Oh.
And Theodore, you notice it is nothing like what you drew.
Because I drew poorly, or
because of your role. That's
Okay.
why. You got the circle right, and you got the triangle right, but that's all you got. When I said looks nothing like, I was a little bit too over the top with that. You got the circle and the triangle, but all the other pieces weren't there. So you got kind of a small portion of what it was.
Oh, ay Dios mío.
It's
And
so
it
different
looks-
here.
The way that the piece looks on the wall, on the side of the rock wall he dug into, it looks like it's been there forever. Like it's definitely old.
So Silas was the one who cursed us by unearthing
I didn't curse nobody.
You were prospecting away, Silas, and then you unearthed this strange symbol, and now we got this weird meteor that appeared, and then we got some weird eyeball dream coming up. This is some devil work, and Silas,
You dug too deep and you awoke in an ancient evil.
I can't remember. Flame of Odor. Fly, you fools. But no, you see Silas digging his beard again, and even more of those little black spot things come out of him. He's definitely got fleas. That's the problem. But
That's what I assumed.
someone should get him some neck
that thing's
guard.
been there forever. I didn't unleash nothing. I didn't do anything. I was digging for my silver or whatever I was going to find, and I just happened to find that. I didn't unearth anything. There was no like box with it or anything.
I feel like there was a box.
And,
I
so what,
unearthed box.
and then what about these weird hooded people? Now they come into your home and try to.
I always see them. They're off in the distance. They get close, but they don't come up in anymore because I showed them. He pulls up his shotgun.
My man.
Okay.
He's got a
Alright.
shotgun, but you also see, like, when he turns, he definitely has 2 pistols on him, too.
Hey, Silas,
I showed him.
what's with the bits of cloth on the wall?
Don't touch it.
Don't.
Is there anything written
That's
on
good.
it?
Thank you. Thank you for
He
that.
had the shotgun open with a double barrel, He just closed it. Don't touch it.
Now, Silas,
Beaver's gonna
understood.
touch it. No touch.
Silas, you don't have to go threaten the poor boy. What's
I
on
don't
these?
like them fancy
You know?
types. He's always over here
I-
doing
I-
weird things.
I don't like
You're
his stuff
Christian.
either. His stuff, I don't like the stuff either. But what's the strange things on these fabrics? Maybe these are the things that you.
I found it, they got some writing or something on them, but I can't figure out how it goes together. I found it in a little pouch, and it was a bunch of different pieces of cloth. I don't even know what it does. I thought maybe I could get some money for it. Santiago's the puzzle master.
I get this.
I'm going to touch it, she says.
You know what? You're not fancy. If you want to try to get closer to it and look at it, you can either try intimidation or you can try persuasion. But I will say, if you do either one, it has to be like it's gonna be a little tough to hit it. Not terribly, just there's gonna be a little bit more of a challenge to it because the guy's freaking nuts.
Well, I don't have anything in either, so
We are not
Are you
a
charming?
persuasive group.
Do you have a charming thing?
am I charming? Nope, I don't have that either.
Okay. I mean, you can still try to roll either one if you want to. Just whichever one you want to roll, tell me.
I'll go with persuade. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm going to figure this puzzle out. Everybody, stand back. This is going to use big brain power.
First, this is you trying to see if you can touch it, though.
That's a 9 and a persuade of 10%.
Silas looks at you and goes, "I like you. You are like my brother. But the good part, not the bad part, I had to shove him off the cliff.
Yeah, wait.
And Joel's about to sidestep Santiago.
You can figure it out. If you think you can figure it out, please go ahead and try. But you too." He looks at you, Theodore and Felix. "Don't you go near it. I
Okay,
don't like fancy types touching things.
okay, I got this.
I'm
Padre,
just messing." Pretty lady, I'm very sorry about your brother again. I keep thinking about that. It hurts my feelings. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Joel, your chickens were good, man. Like I liked them eggs. They were really good.
Like Santiago just had a brain blast.
Or maybe Santiago just pooped himself.
I miss what you're doing. I'm so sorry. But so if you want to try to figure this out, it's going to take you a little bit of time. But what we're going to roll for on that, if I can bring this up quick enough, geez Louise, I kind of want to make it a gambling thing since you're trying to figure it out and you're not really sure. Let me see here. For what this is, I would say
it's going to be a failure no matter what I do.
you're gonna be all right. You just nailed that other one, man. You're fine. I'm gonna just because I don't really understand what exactly it would be because it's a thing I'm going toward. I'm gonna say a cult.
Yeah, tragedy. That would be an 80.
Oh,
Okay, so Santiago has the pieces down, like weren't really far up, and they're not very large. It's like maybe 3 feet by like 6, so it's just like you're pulling them off one at a time, and you're putting them down. And Santiago looks like he's really into whatever he's doing, and he's like focused more than you've ever seen Santiago focus before. And you put everything down. He's like if Milo was trying to, like if this mythical Milo was trying to speak telepathically to something else. Or if like Sheldon from this show in the future, because I'm silent, I'm crazy, was trying to blow up somebody with his mind. But you get the pieces out. He's really working at it, and when he's done, he's sweating. He's a little out of breath. And he's happy about it. He thinks he did a great job. It looks like a smiley face.
Nailed it.
Santiago, I think you're onto something.
Oh, is that how they go?
Yes, it's the Happy Sunshine Cult.
I don't like them. There's something wrong with them.
I wasn't ready for that. So if they're just kind of laying there now, if Felix or Theodore
So,
would like to try to look at it.
so I was gonna say, could I make a case for using, since I don't believe in the occult, going off of intelligence to just try and match up the papers and the lines and things like that go off the edge? Because I don't believe, like Theodore's thing is he does not believe in any of this nonsense.
Let me do one thing retroactively because
Okay.
I forgot intelligence was part of this. Can you? Because I was looking through all the things, skills, and I wasn't thinking. This might be an intelligence roll. Santiago, if you want to try an intelligence roll to see if you get retroactively to see if you can get it.
Let's see what I
Feel
got.
free to, because I feel bad I made you roll a cult. And
Is helping a thing in this?
Yeah.
Well, Santiago's over there by himself. This is like rewinding time and going back to this. So Santiago was over there by himself, and you two are still being told not to go anywhere. So typically, yes, I would, but in this current situation, unfortunately, no.
Right.
What'd you get?
So my intelligence is 55, and I rolled a 7.
Santiago's that smart.
Rain blast.
That's awesome. So, as if
I'm guided by a higher power.
as if Santiago was blessed by whatever deity or extra spirit that he speaks to, like Rain Man himself, he puts it together, and the symbol matches the one similarly to what you see on the wall, except if I can find it super fast, it's slightly different. And I feel like crap right now because I thought I had everything in one spot, and now I'm realizing I didn't. This is super good. Santiago, what are you making?
Breakfast.
At breakfast.
I
Steak and
stand.
breakfast.
I take a step back.
That's
I look down at the lovely work I've done, and I go, "Gracias, padre." And then I open up my bag, and I pull out some masa. I start mixing it with some water. Get it nice and then I get the corn. Get the corn husk. Smear it down. Nice and good. Beef jerky, that'll work.
Oh my god.
Beef
not
jerky
meat or-
tamales.
So as Santiago is now done with this thing and preparing some sort of food that he was like, I'm hungry, I'll make some.
Cold
this is what you
tamales.
see on the cloth.
Oh. Hey, that's our dream guy.
At Workhurst.
That's
sorry.
the donut octopus of doom.
With a donut.
It's a nut made of
It's
dough.
around, technically. It's
What a
it's
phrase.
it's kind of around. So if anybody would like to make an occult roll on looking at either one of these symbols, anybody can do it. Feel free to try.
Oh,
what's going on?
I got a 7, but my thing is a 5.
Oh, so close.
That's not bad. That's pretty good actually. Don't worry about that. That's fine.
You know what? I'm gonna
anybody
try
else?
anyway.
Let's see. I'm gonna try.
I got
Nope.
30.
41.
For
All right.
30 out of
feel
yeah.
like-
I was hoping to get like a 1 and just
Yeah.
have like my nose start bleeding and be like, I see the
Uh-huh.
universe.
I was having a seizure.
Hold on a second. Lottie, what did you get?
I got 30, and I didn't put anything into a cult, so it's the regular like 5%.
Okay.
So now,
You,
not too well read.
you have seen
Pretty cool.
something that resembles that once before.
Okay.
You kind of recall seeing something like when you were in Texas riding around. Obviously, there's cliffs and stuff, and you can see rock formations and everything. You recognize the first symbol that you saw that was on the wall, but like vaguely, like you're like that kind of looks like something I saw once before a while back. Who got anybody else doing a call or
I did. I got a 59,
from what?
a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go. I have no idea what the hell that is.
Yeah, I didn't even roll. I just look at Felix and I'm like, is that like a new age symbol for pi in your
It looks like something you may have seen in a book once, but you can't really recall.
Yeah.
So, but Joel, you have, when you see this symbol and you actually take a good look at it, you kind of, in your mind, you black out and you see the space from the dream. And that symbol appears, and the symbol you saw on the cloth appears, and there is, you see tomes. Everything's just kind of floating around. You see tomes that are actually on a shelf that's floating around. You see crumbled up scrolls that are put places. Very detailed looking jeweled books are just kind of flipping around in the space. But you see both of those symbols, and they're on multitudes of things. And it kind of flashes again with green, and you see, like, you quickly, this is fast. You go over like the land that you're currently on, and you see different spots pop up real fast where there's more of these wall drawings. And then, like, nothing had happened at all. You click back in. For these guys, it was like 2 seconds that you were just like, huh, huh. And for you, it felt like an hour.
Joel, you good there, old man?
Show. So,
Joel.
Oh!
Yeah. Thank you
Messed
all
up.
so very much for playing. I always have a blast with you guys. I am always nervous as crap, but I extremely appreciative of you guys letting me have this opportunity to play with y'all and to try to take you all on this adventure with me. And it's
you.
always a blast, guys. I always appreciate it so much. Anyway, so tune in to more Shattered Tabletop Gaming shows here on our Twitch channel. Plenty of awesome things going on, but also be sure to check out the D&D Denial Twitch channel, as well as Magical Miss, where they can see shows like what, G9?
The Winx Club campaign.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Crow, where can they also find you?
You can find me on TikTok, YouTube, various places. I do have a link tree now that is in the Shattered Tabletop link tree, so that'll help.
Right on. Real quick, too, Leviathan, where can they find you and doing stuff as well?
In my house and at my place of work.
Very cool. Practicing his German accent.
Yeah.
There you
Mike
go.
Myers and Austin Powers, he's pulling the same stuff with G9 and surrounding players and friends. Nice. Hey, guys, thank you again for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of this journey with us again. We look forward to seeing you some more, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I didn't hit the other button.